maybe your artist, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may be watching this. I am in Humaco, Puerto Rico today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And there's a reason why I am in Humaco, Puerto Rico. I will share that moving group because our artist today was born in Humaco, Puerto Rico. So I will share more about her very soon. But before we do that, we're gonna move in group to another artist who with parents who is Puerto Rican, Jennifer Lopez. All right, let's do some moving, grooving. Then we'll get to our Tuesday trivia artist for today. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, Jennifer Lopez is parents are born in Puerto Rico. I am in Humaco, Puerto Rico right now, where our artist that we're celebrating today, as we celebrate 50 months, was born here in Puerto Rico on December 11, 1931. Today we're celebrating Rosa Dolores Barrio Mercado. And if that name doesn't sound familiar to you, you probably know her better as the amazing, iconic Rita Moreno. So Rita Moreno, as I said, was born Rosa Dolores Barrio Mercado in Humaco, Puerto Rico on December 11, 1931. He has had an incredibly prolific career. She's a singer, she's an actress, she's a dancer. She is still working today. She is what we call an EGOT, but they have an Emmy, Oscar, a Tony, and a Grammy. That's called an EGOT, and there's very few artists that have EGOTs. But she's one of the few artists that have an EGOT. She had a also another one of the many accomplishments, and then she won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1962 for West Side Story, and then over nearly 60 years later, she was in Spielberg's latest movie, West Side Story, as another character, but really incredible to play in the same movie as two different characters. And Rita Moreno is just one of those amazing artists We also worked with my friend Santina Muha on Monday at the time when it was reimagined a few years ago. So she's incredible. I actually first remember Rita too when I was watching The Electric Company when I was a kid. Well, boy, what a prolific career she has. Is continuing to have. She's like 91 and still working. She's amazing. So we're going to look at a Kennedy Center Honors when she received her Kennedy Center Honors Award. And we're gonna take a look at that clip and then we're gonna celebrate the incomparable, the incredible, the amazing Rita Moreno today.
Welcome, Gina Rodriguez.
Dear Rita Moreno, you don't know me yet. I'm a 15-year-old aspiring actress named Gina Rodriguez. My dad always tells me to write down my goals and my dreams and then to work towards getting them. I want to be just like you. I want to make people laugh and cry. I want to fight for women's rights, and I want to perform for the world. If you can tell me how to do that, please write me back at PuertoRicanDulce714@AOL.com. I never sent the letter, and little did I know there was another letter I would be blessed to write 15 years later. I wrote and rewrote this love letter to you over and over again, tossing and turning, trying to find the right words. But how do you tell your idol how much you love her after dreaming of the chance to do so? A 15-year-old girl from Chicago who hadn't seen a Puerto Rican represented on screen once asked her mother, "Mom, when did Puerto Ricans come about?" "What do you mean, Gina? I never see us on my favorite TV shows or movies. We must not have existed back then, right?" And then she introduced me to you. I met you on screen and I just loved you. Your bright smile, your fierce persona, that independent voice that bursts through every performance and every interview. And I just wanted to be just like Rita. You gave me hope. You gave me a reason to fight and to speak up. You gave me a voice, and how can I thank you? I'm not sure I know how, but I can tell you this. When you followed your dreams, Rita, you gave me the allowance to follow mine. And now, being your granddaughter on Jane, the most surreal blessing in my life. You're my icon, my living legend, and what matters most, my friend. Rita, this is my love letter to you. And now you know how much you affected that 15-year-old Puerto Rican girl from Chicago. I hope you enjoy. My friend, Rosa Dolores Alverio, was born in Humacao, Puerto Rico. At the age of 5, she and her mother braved a harrowing boat trip to begin a new life in New York's Spanish Harlem. The tough streets introduced her to the racism that would spark her lifelong passion for equal rights. She was feisty, ambitious, and filled with a desire to perform. It was at a dance recital that a Hollywood agent took notice, introducing her to legendary producer Louis B. Mayer, who promptly dubbed Rosa the Spanish Elizabeth Taylor. By 19 years old, Rosa was a bona fide member of the studio system, landing small but steady roles that intensified her desire. At the urging of a casting agent who thought her name was too ethnic, she changed it to resemble that of a star whom she idolized, Rita Hayworth. But despite her attempts to assimilate, Rita was cast as what she called one ethnic spitfire after the other.
Life can be bright in America.
And then came what Rita would call the role of her life.
Bright in America.
If you're all white in America.
Anita in West Side Story. She knew this character and understood all too well the battles she faced.
I'd walk by and spit on you.
Don't let it go. So tell Chino that Tony's hiding in the cellar.
Don't you touch me.
With this performance, Rita became the first Latina woman to win an Academy Award.
I can't believe it. Good Lord. I leave you with that.
More films would follow, including starring roles opposite Marlon Brando, Jack Nicholson and Alan Arkin.
Listen, it's not news to me that I'm Puerto Rican. I am proud of it.
For her role in The Ritz, Rita channeled her mother and the Puerto Rican women from her childhood to create the hilarious Googie Gomez, both on Broadway and film.
Everything's coming up, Rose, for me, and for you.
And it earned her a Tony for Best Featured Actress.
I mean, Rita Moreno is thrilled, but Rosa Dolores Alverio from Humacao, Puerto Rico is undone.
In 1965, Rita married Leonard Gordon and gave birth to the love of their lives, Fernanda Luisa. When the new mom was introduced to Sesame Street, she fell in love with the Muppets and begged Jim Henson for a role, and boy, did she land it.
When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
Hey, you guys!
And when Electric Company came calling, well, she did it again.
You got soup?
We got soup.
What kind of soup?
All kinds of soup. We got beet soup, that's a sweet soup. Then there's meat soup, parakeet soup, shredded wheat soup, and concrete soup. And the special today, dirty feet soup.
Truth be told, children's television wasn't her agent's favorite choice. Until, that is, Rita won a Grammy for the Electric Company and an Emmy for her appearance on The Muppets.
Who else has got an Oscar, a Tony, a Grammy, and an Emmy?
2 Emmys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to brag.
For Rita, every trophy and accolade carried with it an added value. It gave her a platform to fight for what mattered most.
I consider my human role in life much more important than my life or my role as a performer.
But Rita's greatest triumph would be her role as a trailblazer for the generations that followed. And that's how I feel, standing beside Rita as she plays my glamorous grandma on Jane the Virgin.
No, I can't. I have to hug you first.
On stage, in film, and on television, Rita Moreno has inspired us,
Liar!
held us breathless, and made us laugh until we cried.
The tribute to Rita Moreno continues when the Kennedy Center Honors returns. Only CBS.
The ship carrying a young girl named Rosa Dolores steamed by the Statue of Liberty. Oh my goodness, she thought, a lady runs this country.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Center Honors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with a special performance, here are Rosie Perez and Animal.
Never know how much I love ya. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me a fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Oye, buddy, nada más quiero decirte que no debes hacer eso, it's not nice. ¿Entiendes? Mírame cuando te hable. Este es mi número. Y si tú me fastidias más, te voy a dar una canasta que te va a dejar bobo. So cool it.
Yeah, cool it.
Sun lights up the morning, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Fever all through the night. When she won the Emmy for that performance with the Muppets, she was a wonderfully sexy and funny woman, being wonderfully sexy and funny. In other words, she was herself. And we thank you. So from one Boricua to another, te amo mucho, Rita. Te amo mucho. Because without you, there would be no me. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emmy, Grammy, and Tony winner, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
There's an old Puerto Rican phrase, a boricuazo, if you will, that describes Rita Moreno perfectly. A calzón quitao. Literally, it means you have no pants on. But we use it to describe someone who is brutally honest and fearless. What you see is what you get. That's our Rita. I'll give you an example. Last year, Rita was my date for a Latino fundraiser in New York. Pretty cool date. The musical guest was Esperanza Azteca, a youth orchestra from Puebla, Mexico, made up of extraordinary children from impoverished backgrounds who were recruited to play classical instruments. This was their New York debut. This incredible music was being drowned out by the sound of people talking, networking. We're in DC. Are you familiar with this experience? So Rita and I are staring at the spectacle side by side, and I turn to her saying, this is so unfair. No one is listening to these kids. Rita? Rita? The chair next to me is empty. I look back up, and Rita has stormed the stage like an altruistic Kanye West. Screaming, stop the music, stop the music. The audience sees Rita Moreno, living legend, EGOT, and starts screaming and cheering, and she harnesses their energy and brings them to silence in one swift Jedi move. Mr. Lucas. And she says, ladies and gentlemen, these children are our gift, our future, and our legacy. They made miracles happen for the chance to perform for you tonight. They deserve your silence, and they deserve your attention. And that's what Rita Moreno has been doing for our people her whole career. She made miracles happen for the chance to perform for us. And now, with a special tribute honoring Rita's unforgettable performance in the movie West Side Story, please welcome my friends, Tony winner Karen Olivo as Anita and George Akram as Bernardo, America.
Sunlight streaming, and they make this steaming. I like the island Manhattan. I know you do. Knock on your pipe and put that in.
I like to be in America. Okay, by me in America. Everything free in America.
Por eso be in America.
Buying on credit is so nice.
One look at us and they charge twice.
I have my own washing machine.
What will you have though to keep clean?
Skyscrapers bloom in America. Cadillacs zoom in America. Industry boom in America.
12 in a room in America.
I think I go back to San Juan.
I know a boat you can get on.
Everyone there will give big cheers.
Everyone there will have moved here.
You enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed watching that wonderful tribute to Rita Moreno. She is a trailblazer of the artist. She's a the female artist. She's also written has written books on Fruitless Story. She's opened the door for so many other artists who come behind her. So I was really, really proud to honor this amazing woman today. So, let's go to the bonus round. All right, guys, bonus question number 1. Where was Rita Moreno born? Bonus question number 1. Where was Rita Moreno born? All right, and bonus question number 2. What year did Rita Moreno win her Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress? Okay, what year did Rita Moreno win her Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress? That's bonus question number 2. So bonus question number 1, where was Rita Moreno born? Bonus question number 2, what year did Rita Moreno win her Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress? Not the film, but the year. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're enjoying these Tuesday trivias and just really seeing these artists honored the way that they are. Tomorrow is our Motivational Wednesday, but before we do that, we got to do a little more moving and grooving. Among my Rita Moreno's many talents, that she lent her wonderful talent to the film Rio 2. So we're going to this is a group of artists, but we're gonna dance the beautiful creatures from the film Rio 2. Guys, thank you for joining us. Joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for Motivational Wednesday. I love you and I miss you so much. Email Tuesday Trivia answers to dejclass@gmail.com or text call 323-364-2478.